I can't leave you now. There is no recovering soon. Isn't it again a part of me removed that I could see repeated for you? I keep the moment I saw you.
So, I've just been for a lovely run down the beach here. Rachel's editing again, poor thing. I just thought I'd do a little recap for you because quite a few things have kind of eventuated since Finn's arrived here. The day Finn arrived, that evening, Perth went into lockdown. He was so lucky to get in. We've had hold-ups for the lockdown. They've extended it and extended it. We've looked to book a ticket at the date of the end of the extension. No flights. So that's actually a bit of a problem. His work is not happy. The rowing team is not happy because he's supposed to be back for training camp. And but we're wrapped. We're stoked. So sorry, Coach Hannah and Nick Barton. He's staying here. He's staying with us forever. But seriously, we need to work out a plan and get a flight. So we are checking out the flights as we speak, and well, that's the update. Okay, it's 6:15 in the morning or something like that, and Finn's off for his second COVID test, and then potentially to book his flight home. Goodbye. See ya. See you soon.
So this is becoming a very familiar stretch of road between Tantabiddi and Exmouth. I didn't expect to be driving in and out in a borrowed car quite so often, but we're on our way to the hospital once more. Finn has a COVID test at 7:15. He had a test 5 days ago, but then they extended the lockdown. So they're opening up the clinic especially for him today because they want him to get the results in time for his flight on Monday, 3 days' time. There we go. Simple as that. You may fly, Mr. Hammer, you may fly. But before Finn would be flying, and while we were in Exmouth, we'd splashed out on a little treat for him. Finn and I were joining a commercial dive company to explore the Old Navy Pier. At $325 per person, it was on the steep side, but it was to make up for missing Finn's 18th and 19th birthdays and Christmas while borders were closed. How ironic that he was able to participate in this dive because the New Zealand and Australia bubble was suspended. The travel bubble between New Zealand and Australia was supposed to finish on Tuesday. It didn't. It got extended to Friday night. We can't get Finn on a flight before Monday, so he's actually had, you've had about 10 extra days, haven't you?
Yeah.
That we didn't expect to have.
Well, I know. I was meant to fly back Monday just gone.
Monday just gone. So an extra 8 days. So he's had 8 extra days. This is a little treat. It's costing a fortune, but yeah, it should be fun. Mum and son going for a dive together. What did you think of the dive?
Good.
It was good. It was good. Kind of pricey. It was school holiday, so it was even more pricey than normal. But a lot of fish. Lots of fish. And a couple of sharks. The shark raced at Finn.
Almost killed me.
Almost ate him.
It was very, very close.
I saw the footage. It looked very real. It looked like it was going to take a piece yet.
Yeah, it made Finn jump anyway. If you can jump in the water. I saw the shock on your face.
That was good.
Apparently there were octopuses out there. We didn't see the octopus, but we did see the big groper. What else did we see? We saw an eel. We saw lots and lots of schools of trevally and sweet lips, I think they're called. Lionfish. We saw a couple of lionfish.
Oh, and catfish.
And catfish. And a white-tipped reef shark. And the grey nurse, that's the one that rushed at Finn. And yeah, lots of pylons. All in all, it's pretty good. Yeah, but pricey.
Pretty pricey though.
Pretty pricey. The price we paid is about half a compressor. So, I don't know, weigh that up. I think I'd rather have a compressor. But it was lovely to dive with my son. And I think you enjoyed it diving with your mother. Am I right?
He loved it.
Yeah, I'm right.
The light is breaking free. I can feel these golden waves crashing all around me. And I am breaking free. I can see these golden skies wrapping all around me.
In addition to Finn on board, we also have our friends Dan and Sarah and their two little ones, Clancy and River. This made the living and sleeping space snug, but not undoable. We were all due to leave Ningaloo in 2 days' time, so when the weather threw us a couple of calm days, we only had one thing on our mind: whale shark swimming. Such a beautiful day here. We're in the lagoon at Tantabiddi and the conditions are perfect. We're going to go looking for whale sharks again this afternoon. It's just too glorious and so still that hopefully we'll find something. The boys have rekindled an old game they used to play on the boat, swinging around on the halyard in the bosun's chair. And they've been doing that with little Clancy as well. It's been very nice. We're just swimming and chilling here. Finn's got only a couple of days left with us. So it's so nice that we've got glorious weather. He's going to hate going back to New Zealand where it's cold. But we're making the most of it. Making hay while the sun shines. We sailed out of the lagoon in the direction of the commercial whale shark swim boats. Ivan launched the drone which identified a whale shark and swimmers nearby. We wasted no time getting in the water ourselves. The whale shark we swam with carried the evidence on his tail of a run-in with the boat's propeller. The whale shark is found throughout the world in warm tropical seas. Because they are slow swimmers and take at least 25 years to reach breeding age, they are particularly vulnerable to hunting. Although they are protected in Australian waters, elsewhere they are still hunted for their fins and meat.
Tell me to calm down. Look all around us here.
The pattern of spots on each whale shark is unique and can be used to identify individual sharks. However, whale sharks are difficult to track because they travel long distances and, being fish, do not need to surface to breathe. Whale shark females produce eggs, but the young hatch inside the mother instead of in the water like most fish. Then, the female gives birth to about 300 live young, many of whom never make it to maturity. Hey, what do you think of that, Tatsy? I got video of you with the whale shark.
Oh, that was amazing! Woo! That was so cool, bud!
But the day didn't end there. We continued to sail up the coast towards Exmouth to be closer to deliver Finn to the airport. On our way, we spotted manta rays feeding, so we jumped in for a swim with another of Ningaloo's gentle giants. The highlight of the day for me, however, was just about to happen in this extraordinary marine wonderland. As we continued our sail, we came across a female humpback whale with her newborn calf, identified as only a few days old by its bent dorsal fin and its light colouring. I felt totally in tune with this mother as she swam along with her calf, letting it play but keeping it close to protect it. So we're looking at a humpback and her calf, Dan. You know all about them.
So when they're really, really young, when they've just been born, less than a week old, they're quite light in colour because the skin pigment hasn't formed yet. So they're quite light in colour. And also the real telltale is if their dorsal fin is still laying flat. If their dorsal fin's still flat, it hasn't developed the muscles to hold it up yet, and it's been all tucked in the womb of the mum for 13 months, that's the sign of a really, really young humpback whale calf, which is what we're seeing now. And it'd be drinking milk, approximately 300 litres a day, and it's the consistency of bubble gum, so it's like really thick, gooey, really nutrient-rich milk. And the mum,
I want to try some of that.
the mum won't feed on this whole migration from Antarctica all the way up to the Kimberley coast or Ningaloo coast and then back again. So for about 3 or 4 months she doesn't feed at all, and she's got to produce that milk 300 litres a day every day for that calf.
That's incredible.
And she'll hang with that calf for over a year before it separates from her and, you know, goes off on its own or stays in the family pod. So really amazing to see such a young calf.
We're so lucky.
And most of the whales calve, they go all the way up to the Camden Sound on the Kimberley coast, but some will calve, you know, on the Ningaloo coast. They don't really know how many, but this population of humpbacks, it's known as population B. You know, the scientists call it population B, and it's the biggest population of humpbacks anywhere on the planet. So it's absolutely amazing. It's the largest population. There's about 30 to 40,000 humpback whales that do this epic journey from Antarctica all the way up, right up to the Kimberley coast and right back again. Largest population on the planet. So how lucky are we?
We are so lucky.
Amazing.
What a day.
What a day. Whale sharks, manta rays, humpbacks, potato cod.
Woo!
Can't get any better.
No,
That's amazing.
indeed. Two days later, we had to say goodbye to Finn. What an amazing time we had together on this incredible stretch of coastline.
The emotion, Declan. Start crying.
So good.
Oh my god!
That's you, Mum.
It will be me. Once more we borrowed Dan and Sarah's car to deliver Finn to the airport so that he can continue to follow his Olympic rowing dream. I just hope it's not 18 months before we see each other again.
I'm Ivan Hamill, and this is crazy.
What are your thoughts on swimming with another whale shark?
Yeah, same old, same old.
Yeah, another day in the office.
Seen one, you've seen them all.
How you feeling, Rachel?
I'm not happy. I just don't want it to be a year and a half.
If you enjoyed this episode, please comment, give us a thumbs up, and best of all, share it. It helps us heaps.
Come on, eat it so bad.